Monique Jackson. I am the face behind Go Sleek Hair Company. I offer hair services, hair products. How did I get into the hair business? It's always been a dream of mine. I've been doing it pretty much all my life. But professionally, I've been doing it about 13 years now. I started Go Sleek though it's been about 6 years now since I started Go Sleek. And of course, initially it didn't take right off. And I took a break for a second to focus on another business venture, which was also a hair salon, but a partnership. That didn't work out, so then I came back to Go Sleek, actually recently, about a year and a half ago, to focus on it again. And now it's just now like starting to take off for me. I don't know, it all hit me like at one time. I definitely didn't see any of it coming. It was like a slap in the face. Because I don't know, I guess you don't prepare for stuff like that to happen. You think, oh, I'm gonna start a business and everybody's gonna come, I'm gonna make money. You're in a partnership with somebody that's your friend, you're thinking it's gonna work out, y'all gonna be friends forever. Even down to the marriage, you think it's gonna last forever, y'all have a kid. So you don't see any of it coming and you can't prepare for it. So it's definitely a slap in the face, but I had a brief moment of feeling like defeated, embarrassed. But I guess I didn't dwell on it too long. I knew like once I gave it to God, He would fix everything and restore it. I knew I would have to be patient, but I knew it would come. So once I got over the fact that, okay, this is happening, I'm losing, I'm walking away from the business, my marriage is not working, I'm just gonna leave everything behind and I'm gonna start over. And I was okay with that. Why did I keep going? Well, giving up wasn't an option. I knew the fire I had inside of me, like I knew I could get everything back. So I just, I took a moment, like as God always says, just be still and know that I'm God. So I took a moment, I got off of social media for about 7 months. I disconnected from my friends. I didn't talk to anybody. It was just me. I still got up. I went to work every day. But I had to disconnect for a minute just so I could truly hear from God and to know like what the next step in the next direction was for me. So, once I got it in my head, like, okay, leave everything behind, just start over. So, of course I left everything. I just took clothes, a couple pots and pans, even down to leaving the salon. And I guess I'm going back and forth because it all happened at the same time. So I'm just trying to put it all together. But even down to leaving the salon, like I left everything and I went back to renting a booth at somebody else's salon. So imagine, having your own almost 2,000 square feet salon, and then you got to take a few steps back and now you're renting a booth again in somebody else's shop. But I used that time to just sit back and see what it was that God truly wanted me to do. Luckily, I was still, I was able to purchase a home, but I didn't have furniture. And even though I was renting a booth somewhere, business was still good, and I wasn't promoting on Instagram. But over the years, I built a clientele, and they followed me, and they were supportive, and they prayed with me and for me. So business was still good. And although I made the money to be able to buy a bed, what a lot of entrepreneurs don't talk about is, everybody's showing like the glitz and the glamour and talking about how much money they made this week, but they don't talk about like the overhead and how much you got to continue to put back into the business. So I made good money every week, but I had to constantly keep putting the money back into the business. And I feel like, well, if I bought a bed, that bed's not gonna make me any money. So I could wait on the bed. And I truly believe in that. Because sometimes a lot of people will sit and focus so much on like what they're losing, what other people will think, just focusing or, blaming other people for why something happened. And none of that truly matters. Like, everything that happens, it happens for a reason. God knows what he's doing. It prepares you for where you're going. And you just gotta, look at the situation, evaluate it, and, keep on moving. How do I find people that can hold the standard? That's hard. It's very hard. I can say over the years I worked with many, many people, and it's hard to find people with the integrity and people that are honest, that are loyal, the people that want to actually work, and they don't get so caught up on wanting to hang out and stuff like that. So that's very difficult. Honestly, I don't really have an answer for that other than she was just God sent. The people that I have around me, they're just God sent. I don't really know how you find them. I had to figure out how to do it on my own. And actually, when I graduated high school and I told my family I wanted to be a hairstylist, everybody thought it was a dumb idea. I guess the American dream is, graduate from school, go to college, get your degree, go into your career, get married, have kids and all that. I never had that dream. I never wanted to go to college. So yeah, I had to figure it out on my own because no, entrepreneurship is not in my family. I had to figure it out. My ultimate goal is to get my business to a point where it can run itself. I don't want to always have to require my presence to be able to make money. I would like to be able to spend more time with my son and my family. But build enough that when I'm not here, I'm able to leave something for my son.